Hello everyone, welcome to the Bold Exclusives where we bring you bold conversations and real life experiences. My name is Kawira Di Costa and today we get a chance to sit with one man. He has so many titles, I don't know which one I'm going to use, but he's going to tell us more about himself. But before that, I would like to say a big thank you to our supporters. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the comments, for the likes, for sharing. Please keep supporting us. And also I want to say a big thank you to our team for making sure that this work gets to you on time. And with that much said, I would love to let my guest for today introduce himself. Hi, sir.
How are you, Kawira?
I'm very fine. You're the only mheshimiwa who calls other people mheshimiwa.
Nashukuru sana mheshimiwa na
Yes.
Unajua mheshimiwa makes people feel comfortable.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, at times kuliko kuita mtu kijana,
Yeah.
one can take offense. So
Yes.
I love using that mheshimiwa because anyway, and everybody is honorable in their own way.
Yes.
Thank you, Kawira, and welcome to this office.
Thank you.
My name is Ambassador Justus Mokaya.
Okay.
Justus Leonard Mokaya. I am a global humanitarian ambassador. I've done a lot of humanitarian work, mostly majoring on youth and women, empowering them,
Yeah.
mainly through skills transfer, through education.
Yes.
I'm one believer that one of the sure ways of supporting young people, and which I've seen your organization doing, which is a great thing, is to offer them skills.
Yes.
Because when you talk of high rate of unemployment, when you talk of high rate of crime, when you talk about high rate of unwanted and early pregnancies and the marriages and the rest, it's because people don't have something that is income generating,
Okay.
that they can do. And they don't because they also lack a skill. You know, vijana wanasema hatuna kazi, na ukimuuliza ni kazi gani, unapata sasa pia hana hiyo ujuzi. Then they go into crime and the rest. So for many years, since 2016, we have identified that as an issue. And through my organization, Ezesha Plus Kenya, we went into solving that gap, which mostly unapata hata government pia haijafika pale mashinani. We've done that for long. And so far we've trained more than 4,000 young people.
Wow.
People that we get from homes. We run unique programs inaitwa Soma na Mia, where they can come pay 100 shillings every day as they come to school.
Okay.
You know, the cost of education is basically very high now in our country.
Yeah, it is.
I was checking this morning, nikaona somewhere in town, I may not mention, kwamba one course as mixology is costing 65,000 for only 1 month. Then nikajiuliza mtoto wa maskini atawahi soma? And you see, that is how now we try to see then how can we bring this 65,000 1 month course kwa mtu maskini. Then we have a program soma na thao. Pia mtoto atakuja alipe 1,000 per week.
Yes.
Then we look for friends and partners who can support it.
Who can
so
support
basically we have been doing that, and we have supported very many young people, training them in electrical installation, in cosmetology, in ICT, in plumbing, in catering and the rest. Not just training them, but training them. Vijana wakimaliza miezi 6, we have partnered with NITA, which examines them. Upon graduation, successful graduation, we also link them to job opportunities. Okay. So among many things that I do, that is one area that I love most. Because ukichukua kijana kwa familia, ukuja umpee kazi huko town, hata kama ni hoteli analipo 25,000, ametrain akaenda, that person goes a long way to support the entire family.
The rest of the family.
Yeah, so away from all other things, you said main titles about me. I love talking about this one. Because whenever you change lives, then you get
the more you touch life, it becomes very
kabisa.
Yeah, I understand, because also it's the same space that we're in. So every time you get to like touch one life, it's there's something. It's just a fulfillment.
A whole difference.
Yeah, it is. And so before we get started to Mokaya that we know, most of us know, I know, and I know most people know, you're a famous person, really. So I know a bunch of people know you. So before Mokaya became Mokaya, maybe a backstory of where you grew up, how was your childhood?
Actually, I identify a lot with Bold Foundation.
Okay.
Because during my time, if Bold was existing, I could be one of the people you could have rescued.
So it could be our beneficiary.
Kabisa.
Okay.
I was born in many years ago, around 35, more than 35 years ago, in a place called Kamaura. Kamaura is in Moro, in Nakuru County.
Okay.
Then when I was around 4 years old, kuna hiyo mambo unasikia kwamba imekuwa Moro. Then there was that tribal clashes.
Yes.
So at the age of around 4 years, I was already an IDP. We were displaced.
Okay.
And so people took care of us. You were taken by well-wishers. Mwingine akapeleka. I come from a family of 5. My father is a disabled person. Is a person living with disability. So then it was not very easy. And so we grew up courtesy of well-wishers. Mwingine anakupeleka kwake hivyo. Until now when I did my KCP, I was called to a very nice school, a boys' school, which I never went because now of resources.
Yes.
But then tukamaneuver through the local schools. Now in Nyamira. Nyamira is where I belong, my ancestral home. Then after Form 4, I applied to join Kampala University. But now the fundraising that was done was not good enough. So I was admitted in Kampala University, much as I never joined. I'm an alumni by admission. Then we came to Nairobi, to Zetech University.
Okay.
At that time it was Zetech College. I was also admitted. I studied for some time. Nika discontinue business administration.
Okay.
I discontinued because of again resources.
Yeah.
Then somewhere along the way there came something under Kibaki that was called the Kenya Youth Education Scholarship Fund. Under Kisoi Munyao Foundation. Sasa ikatu support. Then I was able to complete my business administration. Then I've been in this town.
Okay.
Nakukua hiyo kazi ama makazi. So mimi nimekuwa kijana wa kupika mandazi pale Umoja. Umoja Inako. Kuna watu wananijua hivyo. Then later now doing ABCD. So my story napenda sana because when I looked at what I've gone through.
Yeah.
Really torture. It's a long story. I thought of establishing an organization that can also be touching lives of people who might be going through what I've gone through.
Yes.
So in 2016, I started an organization called Ezesha Plus Kenya. And in this country or in this world, when you are poor, people don't believe unaweza kuwa na maono.
True.
So I was telling people, I have this dream, support me. Nobody was there for it. And unlike what many people believe, the only person who believed that I have a dream I can support nianze hiyo is a Kenya police officer. Only a police officer akanisikiza, ndienda huko Kayole Mogendi police station and he borrowed me 20,000 shillings, which I used to start this organization in somewhere in Soweto, opposite Soweto police station. Over the years, God has been with it, and we got people who stood with us. Okay. The government also supported us. NITA really supported us when Engineer Ogenga was the CEO NITA. They gave us a center, and the rest is story. Today we transform a lot of lives. This has made me get global recognition. I'm actually a global award winner of ICN. ICN means I Change Nations. They say this is one of the highest awards you can receive for humanitarian work, which I received in 2024. Since then, now that award has made me get more connections in the global stage. Yeah. And now I'm using that connection to empower more people than we could do initially. Yeah. Now today we have many programs that we could not learn that time. We have done feeding programs. We do children's visitation, children's home, disability centers. We are now working in an institution that is going to accommodate many people from all parts of the country now, for young people to come and do. People that we are intending to offer free meals, free accommodation. And now I love that space, that humanitarian space. So yes, Mukaya is this one person that has gone through extremely a lot. My story itself, Kawera, is a testimony. You listen to it, you get saved. But then you see, once you get out of some situation, we go back to see what can you do for other people who may be in the same situation, because you understand their problems better. And so that is why today I'm here, trying to transform many lives that could be like that of me in the past few years. Yeah, basically, so that is me.
Yeah. Because that's a very good initiative, and the reason why I was asking is because I know sometimes we do things because we can relate.
Yeah.
If someone went to the good school, lived a good life, they would not see the sense.
They may not
see the sense of why do you need affordable education. But if you've gone through it, you know.
Actually, I was telling people the other day, Kenyans we keep blaming the leaders. Wewe uko Kayole, unashinda kusema eti tulichagua governor mwenye ajui shida zetu, huyu governor. Wewe uko Kayole unalala njaa. You live in Kayole, wewe unajua single room inakaa aje, unajua nyumba ya makaratasi inakaa aje. Umeenda umechagua governor mwenye hajawahi panda matatu tangu amezaliwa, mtu mwingine. So this person is not entirely see it ni mbaya. But he can't relate with your problems because he ajui, you know. So sometimes when you give people leadership, unataka solve kitu mwenyewe akijui. For some of these leaders, for him to understand kitu unamwambia kwanza ndio akisolve, you have to take him through it. You know what, kuna shida inaitwanga hivi. So that is one of the issues. So people easily relate with what they are used to. Yeah, someone alienda Alliance anaelewa vile global symposium zinakaa. Wewe ulienda ukasoma shule fulani hizo ushago, you understand ni nini inamaanisha. So someone may not be doing you something not because they are bad or but not because they are unable, but because they can't relate with it.
They don't relate with it.
It's one thing we have to look at. Yes.
So this program, because it's one thing that I personally am interested in. You said you have a certain program where students who come from very humble backgrounds, they can pay as less as 100 bob, 1,000. Maybe you can take us through the program. How do you run it?
Thank you. Actually, we have had 3 flagship programs. We have, for around 4 or 5 years, we have been doing a program called Soma na Mia, somewhere in Kayole, ambayo ni ya kusaidia vijana. Basically, you take a course, you pay 100 shillings every day, you go to school and you train, you maliza, you do national exam, so that tomorrow you are taking, for example, food production. Someone doing it in a bigger institution in town, muna meet kwa exam room at NITA Center. So we bring that equality. You might have used 3,000 in a month, the other person pays 56,000 in a semester, but you have the same opportunity. So tumelana hiyo program ya Soma na Mia. We have done 4 successful graduations, annual graduations, and we have linked many people to work. Actually, Kawera, we have done that program until we were unable to pay our own premises where we used to work with from, because you know you support people to a level that now you cannot even be able to meet the expenses.
Actually I was going there because as much as you want to offer the affordable education, it comes at a cost.
Because wewe si serikali. But we did hadi tukafika mwisho kabisa. Then we have also had a program that go to Soma Thao, they pay 1,000 every week. And we have also, that is in the other side of the town, the side ya Kangondo. But currently we are working on this program inaitwa Jishindie Skill Mashinani. Because for many years we have supported people in Nairobi, tumesupport watu wako hapa capital. But then you notice anytime you go out of Nairobi, people say tafadhali chukulie mtoto, fanya hivi, but you cannot bring them to Nairobi. Where will you put them? What will they eat?
Accommodation, food,
accommodation and the rest.
Security.
Mambo mingi tu. The other day I went to Magadi. And Magadi is far in Kajiado there. I brought around 30 youth to come to Nairobi under hiyo Soma na Thao program. And we are feeding them and we are accommodating them. It was not easy. For them to finish 6 months here, it was really hectic. But now we are working on a program called Jishindie Skill Mashinani, which you are interested in. Actually, you already even sought some portion or some position watu wako wakuje. Under that program, whichever course someone is taking, if you are taking electrical, plumbing, we look for the average cost of that course. If it is 70,000, if it is 80,000, and we are going to charge them exactly half the price for every parent to afford. Course inachukua 1,100, less than half. Actually the maximum tumesema tutacharge mtu ni 40,000 for the whole course. But we target people from outside Nairobi. Watu sasa nataka ulete wale wako kwenu, sijui ni Meru, wale wako Nyamira huko. wale wako Busia,
Yeah.
wengine wako Malindi, so we are targeting people from outside. Reason being, through our partners, we are going to be able to offer free accommodation for all of them, and we are also going to be able to offer free meals. So wakija with that 40k hiyo tunasema, which is half the training cost, mari tutawaleta, tunaweza kuwapea free accommodation and free meals,
Yeah.
courtesy of our partners. We are almost finalizing that program, and we believe that very soon, in less than a month, it will kick off. Tutakuwa tumeanza hiyo program, and we look forward to watu kama Bold Foundation. You have supported families. I know even in yourself, ukienda huko Karachuonyo, one of the challenge you get ni kwamba you want to bring boys to Nairobi, girls to Nairobi. Wataishi wapi? Watakula nini?
Actually, that's the one reason we were a bit, you know, the one that we are supporting currently, we have to pay for everything. So we can't even, it's limit us. Hatuwezi chukua wengi
sana.
Yeah, we take like 3 in college and universities. We take like 3 in high school. But now with that, it means after 3 months you can. With
this we say like hatukatai masomo ya juu, but we are saying wale wanafunzi ungechukua 5 walipee KMTC 60,000, hiyo ni 300,000. Ukikuja hivi, we will make you be able to support using the same amount. Wanafunzi karibu 15, 15. Na sisi on our part, apart from making this people pay 50% of the price, we are making sure that we get supporters, donors who can help us to get free meals, free accommodation. And ndio shida ya kila mzazi yako nyumbani. And we want to believe that God is going to enable us. I was recently in a local radio station. I spoke of the program. Immediately I left, more than 400 people had sent names. It was overwhelming. So we want to believe kwamba even if we started small, in the long run, we will get people that can support the program.
That can support the program.
So that at the end of the day, you can see now government is doing like affordable housing. Mheshimiwa Rais anaenda huko, anaenda kama ni huko Busia huko, anaanzisha hiyo. Anataka plumbers kama 100 ama 50. Locals ya wako. Anataka vijana wa stima awako. Sometimes you have to import labor. Anataka watu wa kufanya kama ni construction awako. So hao vijana tukileta Nairobi, hata tukitrain vijana 200 mambo ya electrical, wakuwe certified. Wengine 200 plumbing. Even if they go back home, wengine wafanya solar installation, which is now an upcoming thing. Even by their own, at their own, they can be able to get easy vitu ambazo opportunities zina come up, wajisupport huko nyumbani.
They are able to stand on their own.
That is
we also connect them to jobs.
Completely. A good number of the people that we have done. I was just showing you photos before we started the interview. A good number of the people that we train, especially in the hospitality, ICT, electrical and such kind of things. Cosmetology. Yesterday I was just taking wasichana wetu kufanya kazi somewhere in for cosmetology. They started this morning. The other day I was taking, this month I've taken not less than 20 people in hotels, in spas, and such. Na unajua sasa hawa vijana hata karibu 20,000 shillings. Amechange maisha yake. So we don't just train, we train and we link to opportunities. I was in one of the foreign embassies that I may not mention. I just show you photos. I was negotiating with that embassy kwamba because they told me wanapeleka watu kwa nchi yao like 1,000 people in a year. So I was asking them through our programs, mnaweza out of 1,000 si mtupea 100 people in a year going to your country to work. And the discussion negotiations are on a high level. If we afford that Bold Foundation can bring us 3 people, wakuja wafanye hospitality, wamalize waende hiyo inji wafanye kazi miaka 2, wanalipo average 50-60,000. Then that's how we can change this country, not through noise making. And blaming each other. No, we have to participate. Kila mtu.
I like that you're passionate about education, because I feel like education plays a very big role in how it shapes us as people and how we interact. One of the best things we got was free education when it was free. Right now, I can't talk for the people, but when it was free and people walikuwa wanaweza kusoma. But when it comes to tertiary level now, that's where unapata most Kenyans can go up to Form 4. Ikishafika Form 4 na hiyo Form 4 it's a struggle. Now coming to campus and colleges is stressful. So this is really filling in the gap that is there.
They can't proceed. Some of the only jobs watu wanaweza fanya, vijana wakimaliza form 4 wakwe kwa mtaa, si eti hawezi fanya kazi. Wanafanya kazi lakini ni kazi haina faida kweli.
Yes.
For example, you can call them wapige mtu and the rest. Sasa na alafu tunawaita jina mbaya kama goons.
Yes.
Si goons. Hiyo ndio ile kazi wanaweza fanya. Because mtu alifika form 4. Huyo mtu angekuwa amefanya hoteli, tungemuita hotelia. But because sasa kazi yake ni kupiga mtu, kupiga noise na vitu kama hizo, then inabidi tunaita goons. I don't love that word.
Yeah, sure.
Because hawa ni vijana hawana namna. Then they see like if I give them 2000 niwaambie piga Kawera, they can do that. They are not bad people.
No.
If we were to give them something constructive to do, they won't go into that.
And a skill that they can actually use to make something.
Skills is what is coming up in this world. Hata si mambo hii ya kozi kubwa kubwa. A skill.
Nowadays the data skill.
Barbary.
What you can do with your hands, that's the best thing you can
even
get.
An entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tukiwa tu in that part of education, what do you feel like government, because government has a very big role to play in education, where do you feel like kuna gap between the education sector and the common mwananchi? Why is it that the cost of education is very high?
I think the governments, not even the current government, governments have issues. One of the greatest challenges that we have, the people that are put in the education sector, wenye hawaelewi.
Okay.
Someone is put to implement CBC, which he cannot divine. Yeye mwenyewe. And when we had the right people in such dockets, we made progress. I was talking with someone ambayo government has invested heavily in education. It's not that they have not done. They have done it, but in the wrong way. There is a vocational school that was done somewhere. So I forget that name. And a few courses zikakuja. Fanya plumbing, electrical na vitu kama hivi. But with the time, because government ndio ina supply vitu, I don't know with this county government, unapata hakuna materials, hakuna mwalimu. To an extent sasa wanafunzi wanaambiwa kwa sasa tunawaomba nyinyi wote kwanza mfanye hii dressing na beauty. Sasa unajua mtu alikuwa anafanya plumbing, unamwambia kwa sasa fanya dressing. I make sense from plumbing to dressing. So government is investing in education. But mostly in the wrong way. Priorities zetu si zile zinafaa kukua. You know, you just saw what happened to grade 9. A school is given 2,000 new students for grade 9 with zero additional number of teachers. So these students, unless something spiritual happened, hawasomi. Yeah, you know. And some of these things, you know, we are not talking about CBC. Kawera, you live in this country. We lack expertise. Because now we want to implement CBC. CBC is being implemented in the wrong way. Because today unachukua wanafunzi tunapeleka grade 10. Tunawafunza integrated science and the rest. The teachers that are in our high school, in our secondary schools, never went through that. Because if CBC was to be very successful, we ought to have started by training trainers.
The teachers,
so that wanafunzi wanapokuja wanapata mwalimu yuko wa kufunza hiyo kitu. Today umefanya bio maths. Ukienda pale high school unapewa ufunze music because it's a subject that is there and people have to go through it. Unapewa ufunze kitu ambayo hujajua wewe mwenyewe. Na kesho nyingine wanawaambia let us bring you trainers. Those trainers only wamesoma jana ndio kesho wa train. Hata stima ikienda projector ikizima mnapiga story, they can't go ahead because wenyewe pia ni kitu mpya kwao. So how we do our things ndio kuna shida sana, na si eti imeanza na Ruto government. Ni tuko tuna ka challenge on how we do our things. Na pia tuko na ile kila mtu anataka kufanya kivyake. Today someone comes, mimi Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta. I want to do the secondary school, the junior school kwa high school. Then Uhuru Kenyatta goes all around the country, uses taxpayers money, anajenga. The President Kenyatta alijenga laboratory karibu kwa kila secondary school. Akajenga 2 or 3 classrooms kwa secondary school which Magwa was opening ground. Na hizo alijenga ndio zi accommodate nini junior school. When the new administration came, ika form task force. Task force ika recommend junior school should be where? Should be hosted in primary school. So now we had a situation yenye a secondary school in a close 2 rooms because watu hawakuji.
Wakuja,
Wanapelekwa primary school zina constructiwa 2 rooms because ya wana. You see now, that is the country that we live in. So we live in a country because how it should be is a policy yenye mtu ametumia kuanzisha program should not be altered regardless of who is in power. So unapata labda either the new regime thinks like they're doing it better, or the older regime did it without enough consultation. So that the new regime ikakuja ikapata this thing cannot proceed here, haikuwa imewekwa vizuri. Ama wamesema we have to do a whole, we have to rearrange the whole entire system. So I think we have enough laws in this country na vitu kama hizo, lakini how we do things tunafanya tu tukiangalia miaka 10. Especially mambo ya masomo. Na that way tunacheza sana na maisha ya nchi, tunacheza sana na maisha ya watoto. Because now then what happens to these kids? Sasa wameenda sasa wako grade 10.
Wako grade 10. Some schools out don't have the books for grade 10.
I was being told that in a very senior school kitabu ya maths ziko kama 4 in a whole big class. Wow. We don't have to mention names. But it's a problem that we may not really directly blame kwamba Mheshimiwa Ruto hii ni kitu kimeanza nyuma. Ni kitu kimeanza nyuma. Sasa you know now we have President Ruto in power. Who believes is making a lot of changes. You can hear from his speeches. Tumepata education imerala tukatengeneza. Then you will find President Kenyatta who believes tulianza education tukatengeneza akaharibu. Sasa wacha Ruto aendelee atengeneze hiyo yake. Siku ile atatoka, whoever coming in ataitengeneza kivyake ambayo kulingana na Ruto ameiharibu. Then you see we do these things serving our own interests than having the interest of the nation. Na hiyo ndio shida. So we have a long way to go as a country. But for the education sector as at now, it's survival for the fittest. It depends on the creativity of a school principal and the rest. We have nothing.
Actually, you go there because we have students in high school that we pay school fees for. You go to visit there and you're being told the principal is begging you, take 3 more.
Take 3 more.
I have students who are performing, but they come from very needy cases, but the family cannot even afford food.
We have supported that. Personally, I've had my friends coming from the US and the rest. We were in schools that I don't want to mention. One national school, we have done them a water project. Another one, we bought them computers. Because of the numbers ziko hapo ni mingi, they may not. Another one, they supported some people wakawalipia. Another one in Kajiado, we also did them a water project. And you know, it's everyone's responsibility to see that these things succeed. Only that government should create a conducive environment for outsiders to come and also support. That is what we should be talking about. Government may not do it all, but we should have that conducive environment. But things very crucial as education, it's very unfortunate ukiona zikifanywa siasa.
Education and health.
And health is very unfortunate.
Even
when you see people in podiums arguing about education, and wenyewe walienda shule because whoever was there took education seriously. That is why they are there today. That is how I saw one of the registrators Chuzi akisema, na nikacheka, lakini it's unfortunate. Akasema kwamba hii nchi watu wale wamesoma na wale hawajasoma ni nani wengi? The crowd ikasema ni wale hatujasoma. So akasema basi sisi wenye hatujasoma tukijipanga vizuri tutatoa watu wamesoma kwa power. And you know, people were excited about it. We are excited that majority
of us are not educated.
And imagine is a whole thing that a registrator is very happy and excited to talk about. And people are so happy tuko wengi wale hatujasoma.
You know, we live in a battle between wenye wamesoma na wenye hawajasoma.
We live in a country where abnormal is normal. Na iko hivyo tu.
True. So in running this program, what would you say has been your biggest challenge so far?
One of the biggest challenges, of course, is we may not call it finances, lakini it all revolves around finances. Because today, I'm telling you, I go to one radio station, I do an interview, you get even 400-500 people making application. Out of those, you have around 200 girls and boys you want to do, for example, cosmetology is the study of hairdressing and beauty. You will go to our classes, you want. We have 1 dryer ama 2 dryers. Sasa we cannot admit around 20 to 25. Lakini wale wanataka hiyo program kuingia. Sometimes I say one day if we were able to get vitu kama equipment. You see like the space I've shown you is a big space.
Yes.
Today we get people who can buy us enough equipment for catering, enough equipment for computer, enough equipment for cosmetology.
And now sasa, as we wrap up the conversation, we've talked about a lot of things, and one thing Pia I was able to establish, Nit, you are a youth leader. You really champion for young people. Maybe for someone that is out there, what one thing you would tell a young person that is maybe coming up as a leader, someone that is maybe going through tough times?
Thank you very much. One thing I could wish to tell our people is that Kenyans, we are the change that we want to see in our leaders. These leaders are not going to change their characters. What you see in them is who they are. But we the people have the power to change them for the characters that they possess that we are not interested in. So ni sisi viongozi huenda wachange tabia zao, lakini sisi tunaweza wabadilisha, tuleta wale wenye wako na zile tabia ambazo tunadhani zinatufaa. That is one. Then secondly, I want to speak to young people specifically because I work with them a lot. Young people, let us look for opportunities and get empowered. Number 2, we should be in the front line of making young people to be in power. You know, kama sisi ndio vijana, ndio tupata viongozi vijana ambao wanatuelewa, ni sisi wenyewe. Tunafurahi sana kwamba tuko kadi is getting momentum. Vijana wengi sasa wanajiandikisha kama wapiga kura. Let us do much of that. Then to our leaders, let us do what the interest of our people is. Tufanye kile ambao tulichaguliwa kufanya. Lakini hata tusipofanya kile ambacho tulichaguliwa kufanya, siku yetu inakuja hapo mbele. Tutapatana na wananchi hapo mbele. They will give us what is due to us. So I think for Kenyans, as long as hata tukiona kelele imetokea, political temperatures zinapanda, let us not be used. If a politician is coming to do a rally somewhere and another one, why should we be used to fight others? Sisi kama vijana, mbona upige mtu? Unapiga mtu amjakosana kwa nini? Pia sisi tusitumike, let us wait for the right time. Tutoe hawa watu wenye wanatuona kama sisi ni vyombo za kutumika. Tuwatoe tuwaweke pale nje. And for the leaders, let's do the right thing. You know, you are in power today. Tomorrow you may not be there. Recently tulikuwa na baba anapiga kelele anasema Gachagua amempiga. Siku hivi not less than 2-3 years Gachagua mwenyewe anasema mwingine amempiga. So power is temporary. While we are in power, let us serve people and remember that through serving people we are serving God. Yes.
Thank you so much for having us and even for allowing us to do this in your office, by the way. For the hospitality, we felt really comfortable being here. Thank you so much. And it was a very inspiring conversation that we've had. We've talked about a lot of things that I'm not going to go back and talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you would like to share your story with us also, remember to send us an email and we are going to respond. We will come to you or you can come to us, depends on what works for all of us. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kawira D'Costa. Till next time, bye.
And thank you, Bold, for what you are doing. We cannot forget to say whatever you are doing. We have seen you support families build houses. We have seen you support people get education. We have seen you support people get medical assistance. And yet you are just a very small entity. It's resource-wise. So I wish everybody could be Bold Foundation. And I want to appeal to anybody that is watching us. If there is a way you can support this Bold initiative, let us support these people. They are coming to our offices. We are not going to them. They are doing great impact in society. Let us support this organization. You know, sometimes unasahau kusema usapotiwe. Let us ask that for you. You are doing a great job. Let everybody support these people. It is almost past 7 p.m. You are in my office for the interest of the community. You are the people that should be supported. Afadhali ya scandal ifanyike kwamba scandal ilifanyika juu pesa ilienda ikawa support. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate.
Thank you.